In this video, we're going to be talking about how to use traditional locking tuners like this. So this kind of tuners are your traditional 6-in-line locking tuners, and they have a locking mechanism which functions from the top of the post. You can see grooves at the top, and this is where you loosen and tighten the locking mechanism. Now the first thing we're going to do is to remove the strings. Instinctively, most people would reach out for a flathead screwdriver. However, I do not like to use this, and the reason is because there's length to a screwdriver, and if you're not careful, you might accidentally slip off and damage the finish of your guitar. So instead, what I like to use is a coin. Now, whatever country you're from, just find a coin that fits into the groove. Make sure it's not too loose. Now let's remove the strings. Unwind the string to the point where the opening where the string goes in is facing the nut. The next thing you're going to do is to hold the coin in the groove and then start unwinding. If you have a string winder, it will make things a lot easier. If not, you can just use your hands. Now you'll see that if I do not hold the coin firmly in place, the coin will just move together with the tuner. You see, back and forth. So what you want to do is to hold the coin firmly where it stops moving. And you'll feel it reach a point where the mechanism loosens up. Right there. And then you just do a few more turns. And you'll see that the string just slides out very easily. Alright, so I'll show you one more time on the second tuner. Loosen it. And once the opening is facing the nut, get your coin into the slot and unwind. And then just remove the string. Now we're going to remove the rest of the strings and we'll be back. Alright, so now we got all the strings off, we're going to get the new strings in. If you see over here, this is how the locking mechanism works. So that stud inside there is what locks the string. And when you turn it counterclockwise, you'll see that the opening gets bigger. So you can see through the hole now. But when you lock it down, it starts to push the top down. So it locks the string in place. What you want to do for each tuner is to open up all the holes where you can see straight through, just like that, and angle the hole towards the nut. So we're going to do that for every post. Alright, so now we've opened up all the holes and angled them towards the nut. What you're going to do now, as always, I like to start with the thicker string. Just thread the string through the hole. You don't want to pull it too tight. The best way I would describe it is just a touch lighter than snug. So pull it until you feel that it's snug, and then you just release it a little bit. Alright, so once you got this, you want to just hold the string in place, and with your string winder or your finger, just start tuning up. And you want to tune it until you start to see the string turn. You see? Can you see the string starting to turn? So right now, you actually have the locking mechanism kind of in place. It's not very securely in place, but it's actually holding the string enough. Get your coin and tighten the locking mechanism. And you don't have to use too much strength, because if you lock the string down too tight, you actually pinch the string and you degrade the integrity of the string. So that's it. You just tune it up to pitch. And now let's proceed with the next string. Thread the string through the hole. Pull the string through snug and then release it a little bit. Start tuning up until the string starts to move. So you can see it start to move over here. And next, we lock the string down. Tune it up to pitch. And we do the same thing for every string. Now when it comes to the unwounded strings, I actually like to add just a little bit more slack. So pull the string snug, and I release it a little bit more than I would compared to the wounded strings. And the same thing, just start turning. Until you start to feel a bit of tension on the string. Then you lock it down. Now we just cut off the excess strings. And we're done. So as you can see, it's really not that difficult. I hope you learned something from this video and looking forward to see you in the next one.